Hey guys, welcome to the stream. We're going to be talking about Ethereum and Bitcoin today and looking at the trends for Bitcoin and Ethereum. But before I begin, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. And be sure to also subscribe to XX Crypto's Telegram group. Link will be down in the description. We've been posting a lot of good trade setups, analysis, and people have been making a lot of great profits here. This one guy made over 1,100% on Ethereum. Another guy made over 500%, almost 600% on XRP from our trade signals. And every day we're posting analysis, posting trade signals. We have myself posting swing trade signals, and then also J Crypto Beast. He posts more like scalp or more like shorter term trades. So it's a good mix of swing trading and scalp trading, and I think this community honestly is bringing a lot of value to traders. So be sure to sign up right now. It's completely free. It's at no cost to you at all. So let's actually get to the analysis now. So I want to start off with Bitcoin. Right now, I guess let's start off the monthly, right? Because we just closed July. Let me get a ticker of more history here. Let's see here. Yeah, so we're looking at the BLX index, and we did just close a new month and a new monthly high actually. So we closed the month at $115,777, which is a new monthly high. And right now we're trading slightly below that. This looks very good on the monthly time frame. Well, I guess let's zoom out to the weekly. Yeah, so Bitcoin weekly time frame. We're still very much the highs, even though we did have pullback from the all-time high, which was at $123,236. But it's really not much. We've had let's measure this out. Yeah, about 8% pullback, which is honestly for Bitcoin, this isn't that big of a move, especially when we're looking at longer term time frames. So the weekly structure is so bullish. The monthly structure is obviously bullish. Let's look at the daily now. And even the daily is starting to look kind of bearish, but it's still, I think it's still more or less bullish. Let me adjust some of my settings here. So what I've plotted here is, we were in this consolidation zone between 117,000 and 120,000 more or less, and we did break down actually from it, and we did find support at this 55-day exponential moving average. So I will say this, we did have a slight bounce from it. When we're retesting it again, let's see if we can hold this. If we can hold this support at 112,500. If we can, I think we can have like another bounce attempt. However, if we do break down from here, if we close below like 112,000, then yeah, probably more downside. Probably next target is going to be 110, and then let's plot this out actually. What I'm going to do is plot a horizontal. Oh yeah, so this is going to be the next thing, support 110, and then after that, I think the next like critical level is going to be, let's see this. Yeah, I'd say 105. I think that's reasonable. So yeah, these are the key levels right now. So 112,000. If we can bounce from here, resistance is going to be at 117. If we break down, next line of support is 110. If we break down from 110, next line of support is going to be 104. Well, let's see what's happening on the lower term time frames. So on the 4 hour, yeah, those are kind of ugly, right? On the 4 hour. We did try to get above this, get above the 55 EMA here on the 4 hour, but we were rejected and had a pretty nasty candle as the New York session opened. So this does look like it's about to roll over. And yeah, let's say the next line of support is probably 110. I think we might really go down to 110,000 or so. That looks pretty. I'd say this one's pretty likely, especially if we break down below 112,000. Yeah, that was like the low from the weekend. Yeah, we had like kind of like a mini dump over the weekend. So if we break below that point, then for sure I'd be expecting more downside. But yeah, I think it's better to zoom out and look at the daily. So as long as we hold above 112,500, there is some hope. However, if we do break down below, again, next line of support is going to be 110,400 and then 105,000. Next, let's move on to Ethereum. Hey Danny, how are you doing? Let's actually move on to Ethereum. So Ethereum looks kind of interesting here. Like it's still way above its 55 EMA. We did briefly try to test a $4,000 psychological level. We were rejected, and we did go down as low as $3,368. Since then, we did have a nice bounce, but now we are retracing that bounce. So I would say that for Ethereum, it's pretty simple. We're right in the middle of this range right now. There's a pretty big range between like 3,900 and 3,350. So like as long as we hold 3,350, I don't really see like any kind of like swing or momentum trade on Ethereum for the time being. If Ethereum breaks, although I say if Ethereum breaks below 3,350, then the next line of support is going to be around like 3150, and then resistance. If we can break above like the say 30, let's call 3,900, we're probably going to 4,000, and ultimately I think we are going to go to the all-time highs. Yeah, I don't think there's much resistance above 4,000. It's going to be like 4,500, and then ultimately I think we like reached 5,000, but we got very close to Ethereum 5,000. So those are the key levels for Ethereum. Right now, I think we're just going to be going sideways for now. But yeah, 3350 and then 3900. So 3350 support, 3900 resistance. Those are going to be the key levels for me. Now let's see what's happening on the lower term time frame. So on the 4 hour, you can see on the 4 hour, it's like we're pretty much just bouncing off of support, right? So we had a resistance at around 3900, 3850. We broke below the 50 period EMA here. We found support here, and then we bounced. Like, it was a decent bounce. Let's see how big of a bounce this was. How about 11% bounce on Ethereum, which is pretty good. And then we did break down. And then, we briefly moved above the 55 period, but then right now we are just breaking below it again. So I think as long as we hold 3350, there's still a chance for Ethereum bulls. I think most likely what's going to happen, we're probably just going to range, right? We're just going to go. Let me try to draw this out. Let's see here. It's probably something like this going to happen. So it might retest this support again, then go up like this, and then like this, and then just range for a bit. And ultimately, if we can break above 3850, we're going to go to 4,000, right? So that's one possibility. And then the other possibility is let me delete this. Another possibility is we do something like this. So we go back to retest support, test resistance, test support, resistance support, and then we break down back to like $3,000. That's another possibility. But I think, following the trend, Ethereum has been in an uptrend. I think what's most likely to happen is that we are gonna. I think ultimately we're gonna break this range and we're gonna go to the upside. Let's take a look at. Yes, I think we took a look at Ethereum and Bitcoin. Is this a reversal or a fake out? It's hard to say at this point. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a reversal again, because as long as we're holding above the 55 period moving average on Bitcoin, we're still macro bullish. Same thing for Ethereum. Like, as long as we're holding, especially above the support at 3350 and above the 55 EMA at 3150, we are still macro bullish. So I wouldn't call it a reversal just yet. I think we're just consolidating right now. We're having a correction. We're having a pullback. So really, those are my thoughts, guys. So I think I'll end it here. I think we covered the daily, the weekly, the 4 hour on Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I'm gonna end it here, guys, and we'll see you guys in the